to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. They've got Stephen Curry, Jimmy Butler out there with Malik Monk, and it's Post in at the center. And for Sacramento, Domantas Sabonis out there with Kuminga. Then there's Markelle Fultz. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's LaVine in a two-guard. It's that time of the year, everyone. Opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in, and we're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
Now here's Curry. Nice D from LaVine. Pass to DeRozan. Picked by Sabonis. There's the three. And it's DeRozan missing. And the Warriors with possession. Now here's Curry. Here's Post. Off target with the three.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Fultz against Curry. The three. And there's Kuminga. That one's good on the assist by Fultz.
I think this is a progression step here for Kuminga. When he starts to hit threes consistently, watch out.
Butler passes to Monk. Here's Curry. Right side Monk. Launches a three. Gets the three to fall.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's DeRozan. Pass to Fultz from 18 feet away. The rebound by Post.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Curry passes to Butler. Another three for Golden State.
Well, Jimmy Butler's three ball is just going to extend that defense, and now he's going to make plays inside.
Curry with a steal. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Missed inside. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Curry with a steal. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Jonathan Kuminga.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Shooting for Golden State. Curry at the line for one.
Falls for Curry. Well, Grant, the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, BA. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Now here's LaVine to end the run. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. The Warriors lead by 6. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Yeah, Sacramento's head coach and I were able to chat briefly. I asked him outright how he planned to deal with Steph Curry. How does anyone deal with him? Coach joked. He went on to say, we'll try to contest every shot and chase him off the arc, but emphasis on try. Not easy to solve a problem with no good solution, I guess, BA.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over. Now here's Kuminga. Defense right on him. Outside for Fultz. And he lobs it up. Butler with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Monk. Outside Curry. Takes a three. Rebound by the Kings. Right side Levine. A quick shot there. It's off target.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 and that rim shrinking.
Curry passes to Curry. Here's Post. He's covered by Levine. Post shot no good. Kings trail by 8. Pass to Kuminga. Outside Levine. To stop the drought. Knocks down the long J.
And with how well Levine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
The 15-footer, and the jumper falls for him.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Curry with it. Takes the three. Kuminga pulls it in.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Pass to Sabonis. Outside Levine. Clock at 6. Back to Sabonis. The three from DeRozan. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Monk with it. Beyond the arc. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Monk's gotten his second bucket on the night.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Now here's Levine. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now here's Curry. Here's Post. Pass to Butler. Here's the three. Another three for Golden State.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now a timeout by Sacramento. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Ellis is checked in for the Kings. And Golden State also making a switch. Payton's checked in.
Oh, yes, sir! Wow! That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Curry. Pass to Payton. From downtown, DeRozan with the rebound. Kings trail by 11. Ooh, poked away. Curry with it. He's picked up by Levine. And here's Payton. Now here's Butler. Here's Curry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Curry's got 5 points. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
Yeah, we'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. I'm being told we've got Shams Charania on the line with a developing story. Shams, what's the scoop?
Hey, Brian. Right now, the story is with Sacramento as the Kings front office is executing early season deals. They're getting Jonathan Kuminga, one of the more dynamic athletes in the association. He lives above the rim and deceptively strong, too. This league is all about spacing, but guys like him who can put pressure on the rim help balance the floor. He is
Substituting on the court.
And here's Levine. Give him 8 points now. To the paint. Second chance effort, and it's laid up and in by DeRozan.
And that's where the frame of DeRozan comes into play. So good at bodying up to get his.
And Murray launches it from deep. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
DeRozan passes to Ellis. Murray against DeRozan. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Warriors lead by 10. Pass to Curry. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Yeah, the defense expects DeRozan to try and score, but he smartly makes the extra pass.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
You all know what time it is. Here comes your 916 crew.
And Sacramento with some changes. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Sabonis. Jonathan Kuminga.
Substituting on the court.
On the floor for the Warriors. We've got Butler. He's out there with Malik Monk. Green out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Curry in it to 1.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
DeRozan against Curry. And another basket for Sacramento.
Oh, the lost art of the mid-range jumper. DeRozan dialing it in.
Green, the pass to Curry. Throw it down on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And here's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. It's a 10-point game. The 3 is up. Hauled in by Curry.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's the break. Here's Curry. And Curry throws it down.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Now Fultz. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors making a change here. Murray's checked in. And Fultz drops them both. And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Impressed with Murray and that shooting touch from all 3 levels of the floor.
Ellis passes to DeRozan. Pass to Ellis. Just 5 on the clock. Sacramento again missing.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And here's Curry for three. Rebound by Sacramento. That'll be the first leg of just a two-game trip for them. Levine passes to Fultz. Back to Levine. Oh, he just jams it right over Stephen Curry.
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
Outside Murray. Fultz against Curry. Back to Murray. Pass to Curry. To the middle. Here's Green. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Timeout called. Sacramento. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Here we go, fans. He's your Sacramento Kings Street Team.
So the Kings making a change here. Laravia's checked in.
33. Jake Laravia.
Pass to Levine. Let's go with a three. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Fultz has got 3 assists in the game.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Outside Monk. On the wing, Curry. He's covered by Levine. Here's Monk. Shot clock at 6. Fades and shoots. Again, the Warriors score.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Fultz against Curry. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Outside Murray. From behind the arc. Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 7 points here in the quarter.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Laravia passes to Levine. That three's off the mark. The Warriors lead by 14. On the wing, Curry puts up a three, and the Warriors with another three.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
Outside Levine. Curry with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Ellis is checked in for Sacramento. Payton's checked in for the Warriors. And so here's Sacramento, trailing by 17. Right side Fultz, 6 to shoot. Late clock here, the Kings need to get one up. Curry with the block, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Curry with it. 15 points in the game. For three. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
DeRozan outside. Here's Ellis. 7 points in the game. Shot by Levine, no good. And a deep three from Curry. And rebounded by Zach LaVine. LaVine's got his 4th rebound in this one. They need this. Curry with the block. Leaps for it. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
1:31 left in the first half. Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
And Sabonis getting his entire body up that time for the jam.
The Warriors lead by 18. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you.
Shooting threes hasn't done them much good. They may want to revise their strategy.
Outside Curry. Outside Monk. Fires for three. Rebound by Sacramento. Levine's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's stolen by Curry. Driving in, and Curry throws it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Fultz can't get it to go.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Now here's DeRozan. 7 points in the game. This one for 3. That shot, no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. A huge 24-point lead for them. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for Golden State.
Vintage teamwork right there tonight. Everyone is looking to be the setup guy.
Yeah, when anyone could be the next to score, the defense can't tell what's coming, and the ball is certainly finding the open man.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
Well, I think for the Warriors, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Fultz in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Outside Monk. Back to Curry, pass to post, outside Butler, on the wing, Curry from outside the arc, and a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Fultz passes to Sabonis. Now Fultz. Shoots over Curry. Fultz can't get it to go.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And the Kings shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Here's DeRozan. Lays it up and banks it in. DeRozan's got 9. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Outside Butler. Back to Curry, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
The Kings have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Sabonis with a screen on Monk. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Sabonis has got his second bucket on the night.
And Sabonis just rolling off that pick, ready to make any kind of play.
And Brent, the Kings have the pieces to compete and finally creating some stability.
Yeah, after that 16-year playoff absence, just being a factor in the West has Sacramento and their fans really, really exciting. Again, the pieces are there. Will they push it this year to get back in the mix?
And Curry throws it down.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Kings.
Curry, second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Fultz. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 10.
This is a talent Levine is constantly developing. His assist numbers just keep improving.
Outside Curry. No good on the three. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And it's DeRozan missing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Outside Curry. Shoots from 14. Fires the 3. That's good from Curry. On the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 6th assist of the night. Well, the Kings' shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. Back to DeRozan. Picked by Sabonis. DeRozan down low. Monk covers. He's off on that one. On the wing, Curry. 7 points in the game. The three-pointer off the mark. And it's Sacramento's ball. On the wing, Levine. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Golden State has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. And it's Butler with the jam.
And that's Jimmy Butler with a great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
And here is DeRozan. He's got 9. Timeout called. The Kings. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
One more cheer for your Kings Youth Dance Team.
Fultz passes to DeRozan. Sabonis with it. Lets the 3 fly. Hauled in by Curry. He's nearing a 30-point game here.
Yeah, B.A., he's been decisive and aggressive.
You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
It's both from the stripe, and you look at the Kings, Brent. They've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
Yeah, before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it, B.A.?
On target from range.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Will it go? So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
He's perfect from the line this time. And the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Here's Monk. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
The assist.
Curry's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Outside Levine. Pass to Fultz. Outside Levine. Sabonis with it. And here is DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. He takes it in. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And when he's got momentum on his way to the basket, DeRozan is going to finish hard. No reason to take any chances there.
Monk passes to Curry. Now Butler. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight. DeRozan deciding where to go with it.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Third personal foul. Third team.
Now Kuminga. 5 points in the game. Pass to Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Curry.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Puts it up from the high post. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Curry's got 35.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Levine finds Sabonis. Another shot. Tries yet again. And he takes it up and lays it in. Sabonis has gotten 4 this quarter.
This is how poised Sabonis is. Excellent at fighting off contact on the way up.
Pass to Butler. Monk, a screen on Kuminga. Fultz against Curry. Outside Monk. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Sacramento.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Fultz. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Shot is up. DeMar DeRozan grabs the miss. DeRozan's got 9 rebounds now. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. And Sacramento making a change here. Ellis is checked in. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Levine passes to Kuminga. Murray brings the double. On the wing, DeRozan. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. DeRozan's got 17 points. And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. Lets it go from deep. And the Warriors with another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Kuminga, the pass to Ellis. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Curry. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Curry's got 40 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Kuminga. DeRozan with the ball. 17 points in the game. Pass to Levine. Kuminga with it. DeRozan outside. Here's Ellis. Here's Sabonis. And the 17-footer goes down. Sabonis has got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's what makes Sabonis such a tremendous offensive player. He will score from all three levels.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Some changes for Sacramento. Valanciunas comes in for Domantas Sabonis. Laravius subbed in for... So on the floor for Golden State, they've got Gary Payton II. Also Jimmy Butler out there. And it's Monk in at the 2. Outside Fultz. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. Monk finds Curry. Back to Monk. Shoots a fadeaway. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Ellis passes to Levine. And the shot falls short that time. The Warriors lead by 19. Outside Monk. The fader. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Sabonis in the post. When we talk about the top players in the league, Brent, Domantas Sabonis can get overlooked.
You wonder if the record was a little bit better last year for the Kings, where he might have finished in the MVP voting, because this guy led the league in rebounding, and he put up 8 assists per game. So top 10 in MVP, that could have moved up a little bit with a winning record. He is a legitimate star at his position.
Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production. They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
And he drives in, really left him alone that time.
Now, he shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
Pass to Levine. Here's Sabonis. Crowder outside. And here's Kuminga from deep. And the Kings with another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Curry looking it over. The 3-ball. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Ellis. He can't get it to go. Curry with some nice D. Boy, what hasn't he done tonight?
Just 1 rebound from a triple-double. He's been awesome.
3-pointer. Kuminga pulls it in. Kings trail by 17. Pass to Ellis. 4-3. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only 1 so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Kuminga, the pass to Ellis. Sacramento again missing. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Warriors. They have a 19-point lead. The three. Ellis with a rebound.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
Kuminga finds Sabonis. Back to Kuminga. Ellis passes to Levine. And here's Crowder from the arc. Curry with some nice D. The Warriors lead by 19. Three-pointer. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 7 rebounds in the game. Ellis passes to Crowder. Down low. Goes up from the block. Ellis, good.
You got to keep that head up, and Levine knows that. Able to hit his man in stride there.
Pass to post. Over Sabonis. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And some changes here for the Kings. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Crowder, and it's Fultz in.
Substituting on the court.
Now here's Curry from deep three-point land. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. DeRozan's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Inside, deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. The gritty finish from Butler there.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler is in the zone, and he keeps finding shots.
Kings trail by 14.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
DeRozan outside, right at the free throw line. The rebound by Post. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Curry, that's good.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
The three is up. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
For 3.
Curry's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The Kings shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Warriors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
Kuminga, the pass to DeRozan. Clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. Misses off the right iron.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Fultz passes to Levine. From the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Curry. Outside Monk. There's the triple. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And here's Fultz. Sabonis outside. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Jimmy, a strong finish to close it out. What was the difference?
Being a lot more aggressive. Obviously made some shots, but I think in the end we guarded well and we executed on offense and we made some shots.
It always comes down to great defense. Thanks, Jimmy.
Allie, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And time now for our player of the game.